Hi, this is Coffee County Mayor Judd Matheny, and you're watching the Mayor's Message. Hi, this is Judd Matheny, Coffee County Mayor, and you're watching the Mayor's Message. Today I have with me a great lady. Her name's Pam Browning, and she's the director of the Coffee County Health Department. And we've got a lot of things going on with the health department right now. They're an extremely busy organization anyway, but as we've talked about many times on this show, this county is also building a brand new health department from scratch. And she's walked us through that the entire way as we've begun the process, and we'll continue to work together probably for as long as 2 years on that before it's finally said and done. But Pam, would you tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, and what the health department does, and we'll go from there.
Okay, thank you very much. It's been a busy 3 years. I started as the health department director in 2020 in the midst of COVID. We've done a lot of things since then. Now that the COVID emergency is over, we're trying to get back to our public health roots. We provide a lot of things that most people don't understand. When you think of the health department, you think of shots, you think of maybe birth control or STD testing, but there's a lot of other things that we do. So far as birth and death records, we can help you with that. We do immunizations for children, of course. Some of our health departments have dental clinics. We also do a lot of WIC program. One of the things we did recently right after COVID was we had to downsize a little bit and close our Manchester location. So just recently we've opened here in this building a satellite WIC clinic to begin serving our Manchester residents again, so they don't have to travel to Tullahoma. On Thursdays.
On Thursdays from 8 to about 4.
Yes, so WIC is women, infant, and children. If you're a pregnant woman, postpartum woman, or have children in your family under age 5, you should call us and see if you qualify, because a lot of working families do qualify for WIC. And then we can also just make an appointment here in the Manchester location instead of coming all the way to Tullahoma.
And she's in the community room here at the Coffee County Administrative Plaza is where they set up.
Thank you
which
for
is
letting us.
Right in the middle of the building, of the big building.
Absolutely. So in addition to, we have a nurse practitioner in Tullahoma on Tuesdays and Fridays who can help with women health exams and family planning needs. We do STD screening and treatment all the days of the week without an appointment. You can just come in and get that. One other thing I wanted to mention too was the Narcan. We do have some Narcan and some fentanyl test strips that people can come and pick up. There's no questions asked. You just ask for the front desk if you would like some Narcan.
Okay. And I encourage everybody to have some Narcan in their place of business, or if you're around a lot of people, you never know when you could. It's almost like a defibrillator or a knowledge of CPR. It's that important to have Narcan, just due to the fentanyl crisis that's going on in our community.
Oh, it's very important.
It doesn't hurt a bit to have access to it.
Most families, if you look and talk to people, they have someone in their family that's struggling with addiction. And it's a life-saving measure.
Absolutely.
Some of the things people don't also outside of the clinic, we do restaurant inspections, pool inspections. If there's a food truck in the community, they have to come to the health department and meet with environmental and make sure that they're clean. So we keep a lot of things safe for the public. We don't want a nasty food truck out in the community. They have to meet certain inspections. We also have school-based dental in our school systems. There's a team of dental hygienists, and they go out and they'll do oral health exams, provide varnish, and do dental sealants on our children in the school system.
I know when I got my real ID for to the Tennessee Department of Safety, I went to the health department to get a new certified birth certificate to take up there, which is one of the documents that they require. So if you haven't done that yet, need to do it, you can visit them for that.
Absolutely.
Also.
Absolutely.
And the staff's very friendly too. They're some great people over there. They're very friendly people.
If we don't provide the service directly, we're going to help you find a resource in the community for it. We just don't leave people hanging. We are a wealth of information so far as anything related to health. If we don't do it, we will work with you to try to find where you need to be.
Right now, the health department is in Tullahoma at the corner intersection of Wilson Avenue and Cedar Lane, and the new health department is scheduled to be built in the Joint Industrial Park, and we're in the process of acquiring the services of an architect and beginning that process now. We've got a little over 2.5 acres reserved for that, and it's going to be a beautiful modern building, and it's going to have all the latest and greatest things that are needed for a health department. It's also going to have an outdoor immunization area in case we ever need it again, like a COVID vaccination thing, if we ever have another pandemic, or if we just decide that that's the best way to handle some type of communicable disease issue.
We try to make it easier. We think a lot of people appreciate the drive-up service. Sometimes you have an elderly family member that maybe just needs a flu shot, but it's a difficulty getting them in and out of the car, or a special needs child. So you can just come in and request a drive-through.
I do want to warn the public that as we go through the construction process of a new one, that the one in Tullahoma, TDOT, is building a new intersection there at Wilson Avenue and Cedar Lane. So it may look a bit confusing over the next year or two, but we'll have plenty of places to park. We'll have an easy way in and out. And if you have any problems, you can call my office, 723-5100, and I'll help you through that also. But be patient with us as we go through growing pains. This is a growing county, which means we need a bigger and better health department. And TDOT also recognizes that, so they're upgrading our intersections. So the two just are happening at the exact same time. A lot of things are happening at the same time in this county.
They are. And we're going through some growing pains, as you said, with our staffing. We've had several senior staff members retire in the last year and a half, so we're trying to find and recruit some very good people on our team to help us meet the needs of Coffee County.
If someone out there wants to maybe join your team, how would they go about applying or looking for
Best thing to do would probably be come on in with your resume and talk to one of the supervisors, either myself or the office or nursing supervisor. And then we can direct them to how to apply and if there's any openings. And if there's not an opening here, we kind of share with neighboring counties. A lot of people start in a neighboring county and then move eventually to their home county. So it's a good way to get your foot in the door.
Well, excellent. Well, Pam, thank you for spending time with us today, and thanks for all the hard work.
Thank you.
She has done a fantastic job of helping us learn about how we're going to build this new health department and keeping us in touch with state and federal resources that the state and federal government are paying for more than half of the health department, and counties paying the other half of it. So it's very much a joint effort. So we appreciate it, and we'll see you next time on the Mayor's Message. Thank you, Pam.